My channel hit 100,000 subscribers in 20 uploads, and I had 2 months of savings left. We recorded crossing this milestone, and the only emotion that I felt was, I don't really care. I'm only acting like this because the camera's on and I don't want to look weird. 7 years later, one video gets 150 views, the next gets 400, and I'm more happy about 250 extra views than I was crossing 100,000 subscribers. Why is that? Well, after 8 years on YouTube working with the world's biggest entrepreneurs, I believe the answer makes you bulletproof. And so I turned it into 7 points. Point 1, seek service over selfish desires. Henry Ford says a business solely devoted to service will have one huge issue. Profits will be outrageously large. When I was young, hungry, and chasing success, I didn't really have a why. In fact, I did, but it was kind of just to feel less sad. I was chasing these future-based rewards because I wasn't happy. Now, that is not the case. I don't need YouTube to be worthy. I've got sports I love doing. I've got a fiance. This now is a playground for me. It doesn't feel like this weighted uphill battle. It feels more like surfing. It is still not easy, but man, it is way more rewarding. The action is the same. It's the approach that is different. If you want to implement this, Ikigai is an amazing place to start. Other questions are, what would you do if you couldn't fail? What lights you up more than anything? What feels like play to you but looks like work to others? This is where you provide the most value when you're madly in love with the work that you are doing. Point 2, celebrate growth rates over absolute numbers. This was really drilled into my head when we made this video on John Coogan. He sold his content show for $200 million in 5 years. But 6 months into YouTube, he was celebrating 500 subscribers. Why was he so happy? Because he had 123% monthly growth. Y Combinator's Paul Graham says, measure the growth rates. 7% growth per week is a 30x multiple by the end of the year. When my video went from 150 views to 400 views, that was 266% growth. So every month now I'm tracking videos, views, growth, but most crucially, growth percentages. And we're growing 200% every month. If John had continued growing at 123% every month, he'd have 7.5 million subscribers by the end of the year. But he didn't. He had 20,000. But don't worry, he sold for 200 million 4 years later, and I think he'd take that. Aiming at growth rates fires me up, but what if we're getting 0 views? There is no percentage to measure. Point 3, stopping is the only failure. I basically told myself I want to be a deathbed creator. I want to be doing this when I'm 90 years old, and my biggest flex is that I can stand up. Charlie Munger says, invert, always invert. Do not ask how to get something, ask how not to get it, and then do the opposite. The number one thing that kills channels is not that they don't grow fast enough, it's that they stop posting. But if you never stop, you will never fail. Your entire strategic job in year 1 is not quitting. Everything else is downstream of that. Make a pledge to quit in advance. I can quit if I absolutely hate uploading after 100 videos. Most people can't even write it because once they do, their I want to quit moments don't even come close to their own threshold they have set themselves. Make a pledge, make it far into the future, and don't even dare thinking about quitting before then. Point 4, you need to husband your own morale. The average number of videos to hit 10,000 subscribers ain't pretty. It's 418. So if you want to grow 10 times faster than the average, that is still 10 months of weekly uploads. Paul Graham, in his article, Great Work, says, husband your morale. It is the basis for everything. Nurture and protect it like this living organism. So imagine scaling a mountain. Good morale is walking with walking poles. Bad morale is carrying 2 bricks in your rucksack. Just knowing that you should protect your morale will help you do it. And that's genuinely good news. David Goggins has got this concept called a cookie jar. It's a collection of every hard thing he's ever done. This reminds you that you are capable of extremely difficult things, and it's very useful. Point 5. Comparison is the gift of inspiration. One of the pains of YouTube is it's so public. You can see creators with 100,000 views while you have 100. When I was running my own channel, so much of my worth and identity was wrapped up in it. I was constantly cherry picking the best aspects of other creators. Airax views exploded, Nico Milana, 12 videos a year, but 1 million subscribers. I'd even look at Zach's followers who I had the channel with and think, why has he got more than me? I was comparing for all these wrong reasons. But now, look at how bad some of their early videos are and look at how far they've come. Comparison is usually a weapon of destruction, but you can use it as a gift of inspiration. Don't look at where they're at now, look at where they started and how far they've come. Point 6, success will amplify how you already feel inside. You've already achieved your goals that you said would make you happy. I didn't feel good, so I chased big, scary, audacious, future-based goals. And when I hit them, it actually felt worse because I couldn't hide behind this goal anymore. How do you feel as you pursue the goal? Without working, would you still feel good? Because if not, you're not going to feel good when you achieve it. You'll just move the goalpost back again. Hitting 100,000 subscribers was cool. I was excited to hit 1 million. But as I got closer to 1 million, I realized I was dreading hitting 10 million. It became so clear to me that I was using these goals as paper mache over this hole inside myself. Before, I prided myself on how fast I was growing, but now I'm priding myself on how slow it's growing. Instead of needing these views to feel good, it's the progress, the process, the improvement. And the good news is you don't need to transform the work that you're doing, you just need to notice the small moments as you do them. Notice every shade of green around you when you walk. Spend 2 minutes a day meditating, being inside the body. Pray for someone's health at the end of each day. These things help you to enjoy the process without changing the process. Success doesn't bring happiness, appreciating the small moments does. Point 7, create something only you could create. This is something that I felt with the Zach and Jay show, and honestly, I've missed it a lot. I love the beauty of what me and Zach were doing, and I've missed that feeling. It's been 5 years since I left the channel, and it's only now where I really feel like I can create something that only I can create. If you look at our videos right now, they're meh, pretty average. And average never works on YouTube. But the progress that I feel after these 10 videos, it's insane how far we're gonna go. You wanna create something that only you can create. Don't challenge yourself with doing that straight away, but have an idea of what it could be and work towards it with each upload. Step by step, ferociously. And hey, I just want to say, even though inside I didn't feel great hitting that milestone of 100,000 subscribers, looking back 5 years on, I couldn't be prouder of the impact we made. So thank you for watching. If you were a fan of the channel, I love you very much. I hope you're in an amazing position. And by the way, if you're still watching now and you want to subscribe, we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thanks for watching. I'm out of it.